This is a Dalek reviews of the old, classic and news. So we're going to start off with Supreme Daleks. So we've got the latest Supreme one. We're going to be comparing that one with David Tennant's Supreme one. We've got that one. And then with a classic Supreme one, which is my favourite Dalek. It is from Planet of the Daleks. It's awesome. And then the last one, which we just gonna call it a Supreme because we can't compare it with anything else. Davros. Okay, so here's the four we're gonna compare. Got Supreme, 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 and Supreme. Okay, so we're gonna review Davros first. We're gonna review from the worst to the first. Okay, so look, he got his wee buttons and everything. His arm doesn't move that much, and his head gets to a certain point before the neck stops it moving. Like, he's got all this. He's got 3 balls. There's loads of detail. The back thing's quite good, but when you look down there, it is just metal. There's no cage. He's got the metal hand, but it is not made of what they usually are made of, so it's all rubbery and movable. And he's got the black and silver thing, so that's good. And then we have next, one reason why this is the second worst, just because there has been it's the first white Dalek, but it's got a hunchback. It's just one reason. And in the Dalek poster, the 5, when you look up there, you see plywood, so it kind of ruins the Supreme's Dalek view. We don't have a poster of it, but we've seen it in shops, so look out for that. The Exterminator, way too big. It's almost as big as the Sucker, but it's got a good design. And they say, and here's one thing, they've kind of ruined the saying exterminate. Now it's exterminate, disintegrate, so that's been ruined. Then we come to this one, second best because of its ridges. It's got wee extra bit. It's got 3 lights, and it's red and gold, a perfect combination. The Exterminator's just normal. Sucker is a new design where you can actually see the wee ridges to see when it goes wee. The back of it, just normal Dalek, but with this bit. Eye's good, but there's one reason why this is the second best. It dies too easily. One shot and it dies. All Daleks have shields to protect it, but that one dies. Now this one's the best, not just because it's my favourite, because it's a classic and it hasn't died yet. This is still somewhere. If you watch Planet of the Daleks, it hasn't died, and it uses gold and black and the combination of pink, which makes it extra special. It uses pink, first Dalek with pink in it. It's got a big just thing. It's quite dusty, sorry, but it's like that one, but this one goes a lot further out. As you can see, got the eye stalk is fairly classic, and the red on the eye stalk. Okay, so that's the Supreme Dalek. So this one came out on top. So okay, now we're just putting them back into their places. This one was just over here, and this one just goes. Now we're going to compare the second command, also known as Eternal, for the new Dalek. It's good colour of yellow, and the second in command, well, it's really the only second in command in the Dalek, so we'll just show this one. Another hunchback. They're really what? Okay, but look, it's just like that one but yellow, and this one is more Dalek-y because it doesn't have plywood at the top in the poster. And here's another thing that makes it quite special. It's got black domes while the other 4 have grey domes. If you can see, and just the blue in the back is grey. So it's quite good. So that's just really the Eternal. It's just like another one, but it's yellow and black instead of white and grey, red and grey, orange and grey. So now we're going to just move on to just like classic ones. So I'm going to get the Remembrance of the Daleks. Oh, we forgot to do this one in the Supreme. This is the Supreme of the Remembrance of the Daleks. Black and silver, like Davros. Yeah, you can see him there. But he's got yellow light bulbs. It's just really silver all round, classic shape, just silver. And we eat his eye stalk, which is quite cool. Then this is the first ever white Dalek they showed, white and gold, quite posh. The Exterminator, it has no suckers are, has like wee gaps in them. The eye stalk is quite the tiny one, but it's blue. First blue eye. Light bulbs are just gold, and really that's just it. Just white all over, white and gold. But this is what makes it extra special. Gold grill. Okay, so we'll put these back, and then we'll move on to the. Okay, now this is just Genesis of the Daleks, but well, this has been the Dalek for quite a while, but it started in Genesis of the Daleks, and this is the Remembrance one. It's just classic grey Dalek, most popular one. Just really normal instead of like ridges there. It's just normal. And then we come to just the second generation of Daleks. Two here from the Chase set. The Chase, and I think I don't know what the other set is, but I think it's the 70s set. But look, it's good. The Exterminator, you know it's old because it's got those wee ridges in it. It's got a proper light bulb at the top. Just a proper light bulb shape. It's got the sucker, as it's always been. So, yeah, now we're going to just move on to the bronze Daleks. I've sadly broke all of them except for this one. So, that's got blue tack as a blue for the eye, because this one came with no blue on the eye, so it's just got blue tack. This is the one from 2005 when we saw this one. It's just like the new Dalek. It's just like the classic Daleks, but futuristic. And the sucker on these ones are a whole lot bigger. Put your look, that one, baby finger doesn't really fit in it. This one fits my whole baby finger. Oh yes, and there's a problem with these figures. Their arms and guns and all come out too easily. That's really it, but this is the first time where they don't use anything to put them together, and the new ones, they don't have any of those plates at all. So, well, same eye stalk, same basic shape, same mounted dome. This one's more classic than the new ones. Like there's a new one there. Here's just a old one, and then here's a classic one. It's more like a classic one than it is new one. So this is why we call them old. Right, we're moving on to special weapons Dalek. We've got the actual special weapons Dalek. We've got the Chase flamethrower Dalek. And then we've got the Crucible Dalek, called special weapons because it can do a lot more, because it has this instead, it has a claw instead of sucker. So look, so classic one, it's more like classic one, but what makes it new is this wee claw. That's what makes it new. So it's the exact same but claw. And well, it like pops out like an exterminator. It can grab stuff on, and if you watch the episode, it's more like that is used on the Crucible than a sucker. So it's probably the new bronze ones. Then we come on to the flamethrower one. It's just a classic Dalek, but flamethrower, and the arm is way more extended than the sucker. It's got quite a big flame. It's red, hot red at the bottom and light orange at the top, and it's got the same 70s exterminator, so it's basic 70s thing but with a flamethrower. Now we come to this special weapons Dalek. It is just a Dalek with like a billions times stronger exterminator. In the movie this just goes boom, and the Dalek blows up instantly. It actually said it hits one Dalek and the impact of that Dalek blows up another Dalek, so that's good. And look, it's got quite of a weird turn thing. There's no eye stalk, it's just like a grill, and it's just got still the dome head. So now we are moving on to our final piece of Daleks, which is one of my favourites, the Ironsides. These are remote control ones, as you can see by that wee bit. And with all Daleks, you can see the names underneath them. But these ones, they have the British flag for it during the World War II. So these are British Daleks. They have ammo, water, no idea what that is, knives and more ammo. Sucker, basic exterminator, but it's only green. The dome's green, everything's green except for the eye stalk and the exterminator. It's on both, but it's just the fact that these were used in the war. And there's a new figure out that the sucker is holding a cup of tea. You can get that new figure with a Winston Churchill figure. I'm going to be getting that soon. I might be doing a review. And one of the best things about the Winston Churchill figures is you get the World War II phones. And this is the first ever time and a figure is actually done something with his hands, and it is the peace sign. Now, this is from the chase. It just looks like a weird dome, but you get this flamethrower. Stick it in, gotta be flamethrower. This wee top bit, this tells you when it's alive. Looks and spins around, and here's something that's hidden. Can grab stuff. So this is just from the chase set. It's good, but you can only get it from the chase set. So if you're looking for this, you need to get the chase set. It's 40 quid. You get this, a Dalek, another Dalek, and yes, you do get a person with it, but I don't have the person at the moment, so you'll just have to find it. And our review will end with the TARDIS 11 figure set. Now we're gonna look at the Dalek and say goodbye.